but actually it's a 1 cup. Oh crap, hang on.
Cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let...
Hey guys, I'm Amy Lee. This is my channel Work Hard Eat Kind, and I'm so glad you're with me today. I'm actually doing something extremely special. So I belong to a group called Arkansas Women Bloggers, and I've been with them for a little while now. And this year, I think I've mentioned, I've been asked to do 6 Foodie Friday posts. And this theme for this month is strawberries. And so I went to my store and got some local Arkansas strawberries. This is from Sue's Garden. I was super excited to find local strawberries. And one of my friends also had some strawberries already growing, so I got to go take some pictures of those. But today what we're gonna do is we're gonna do something kind of cool. Let me grab it. Oh, you're back. We're gonna be using tigernut flour. Now, what is it? It says nut, but it actually is a starchy tuber. It's supposed to be a great substitute for gluten-free cooking. I know a lot of paleo people use it. It's supposed to be super high in fiber, so it has a lot of health benefits to it other than just being a flour that's not glutenated. So, what are we doing? I have had these tart tins for forever and have not had the opportunity to do anything with them yet. I'm thinking tart, strawberries, maybe some chocolate. It all sounds good. So, and strawberries and chocolate has been kind of an obsession lately. But we're going to actually record this, and then I'm actually going to have the blog post. And when it's live, I will be sure to post it in the description box below, on the blog post, on Facebook, Instagram. You guys know you can follow me everywhere. Also, if you are new to my channel and you have no clue what I'm talking about, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell so that you will be notified anytime I post a video. Let me see if I can remember. I've actually looked up several recipes to try to figure out the basics of this, and I didn't find any real recipes that used tigernut flour, but I wanted to use what I have on hand, and this has been sitting in my cabinet for forever. So first things first, what we're gonna do is we are going to mix up our crust dough. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take 2 cups of this tigernut flour, 1 cup of powdered sugar. We're gonna do 1 cup of butter, and then we're gonna add a few sprinkles of water just until it comes together. 2. If you're wondering if I'm not doing it right or measuring properly, it's okay. I live in Arkansas. We don't measure things. This is what it looks like. Alright, a cup of icing sugar, or powdered sugar as we call it in America. The recipe I took this from, actually, he was British. Sorry. 1 cup of butter, which seems like a whole bunch. Okay, that was almost a whole container of butter. And essentially the idea is that when you start to mix this, it should kind of get into a crumb-like state. Let's show you guys. And I know it's supposed to be better if your butter's cold, but I made a mistake, and that's okay. We're gonna run with it. Okay, he definitely said like a wet sand feel, and that really feels about like wet sand. Let's see if I can get a little bit of water in here. Just a couple sprinkles, just until it starts to come together like a dough. This is already kind of wet because the butter was not the right temperature. Definitely gonna have to work with this. Okay, so I basically made a batter instead of a pie crust, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna make this work. Okay, so essentially what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of loosely cover this with some plastic, and I'm going to put it in the fridge for 1 to 2 hours. That way it can kind of get colder and it'll be easier to roll out. I will see you guys in an hour. 1 hour later, and I actually have all of my tart molds filled. I've kind of experimented to see which ones are going to do best. I have parchment paper in 2. I have no parchment paper in another 2. And then I have some that are kind of much thinner because I'm really experimenting and trying to see which one's going to yield the best result. So you heard the oven. We're going to put it in there for 15 minutes to par bake the crust. And then we're going to continue with our strawberries. Okay, so they are out of the oven. I did prick them at 10 minutes and check them. They're extraordinarily soft, so that has me slightly worried. The thinner one is a little bit more crispy on the edges, but we're gonna let them completely cool and see how they turn out. So our tarts are out of the oven. They are nice, crispy, and golden brown. And so what I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna start chopping up some strawberries. I'm gonna top it with that, and then I'm gonna cover it with a chocolate sauce that I'm gonna make. All I'm gonna do is add some coconut oil to some mini chocolate chips, and then I'm gonna drizzle over the top. And I think it's super simple, super easy, and delicious. I'm thinking about also putting a little bit of strawberry jam. This is an organic kind that I got at Kroger's. You could use whatever you have available, but I'm gonna put a little bit of strawberry jam on the bottom, top it with the strawberries that are whole, and then the chocolate. That sounds great, doesn't it? I know, all my raw vegan friends probably just fell over. Yes, I'm using the microwave. So what I'm doing is I put a little bit of the vanilla almond milk in there and a little bit of coconut oil. I'm going to mix that every 30 seconds until it is a runny consistency. And then I'm going to drizzle it over the top like any dream should be. This is exciting to me. Just going to stir. And stir, and then we're going to put it back on for another 30 seconds. Best thing is getting to try it. It's good. It's windy.
In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through?